Hello there. Welcome to the Babe Cave. Like as you come in, please and thank you. And if you've been here before, welcome back. And if you
Okay, so when it comes to Nicki Minaj and this whole Jay-Z tobacco, um, Nicki Minaj feel like she is owed money by Jay-Z, 2 million, between 100 and 200 million to be exact. And I think that has something to do with when she came out talking about Tidal, and she was saying that she never got paid from Tidal for her streams or anything. So I think she has her team calculating, everything that she is owed. So I think that Jay-Z needs to handle that situation. But what I don't like about the situation, and I'm going to speak on both parties, everybody involved. I don't like that Nicki Minaj is shading Beyonce. I get it, that's her husband, but like I don't know what part that she has in this. Like I need you to come out and say what part she has in this, because she just sent you flowers last year, if I remember correctly. So that leads to Mama Tina now allegedly shading you this morning, and I didn't like that either. But that's Tina knows, and y'all already know Mama gonna do what she gotta do for her daughter. So yeah. I also want to reiterate, like Nicki Minaj, I need you to come direct with the information that you have and tell us what the hell is going on, because all of this talking in riddles, I can't clock the tea that much, because it's like, what the fuck am I really clocking? And I seen everything that you had to say as far as Rocnation and them ruined hip hop. I kind of agree to that extent, because I feel like a lot of these people that are signed to Rocnation, they get some type of special treatment when it comes to streaming, endorsement deals, all type of stuff, i.e., no offense to Angel Reese, but you're on Rock Nation Sports and now you're on the cover of 2K26. So why isn't Caitlyn on the cover? That's just my personal opinion. And I'm speaking fairly. This has nothing to do with color or anything like that. So please do not come for me in the comments as far as that. I just feel like Caitlyn Clark has better numbers, even though Angel Reese has been doing well as well. But that's just my opinion. And I've talked to a few men that are very into sports, have played sports, college athletes all their lives, and I actually agreed with my opinion. So yeah, I could agree with her when it comes to Rock Nation ruin hip hop, and we never get to see all of them at shows anymore. We never get to see them at concerts and, like I said, award shows. When I'm in shows, we don't get to see all of them together. We don't get to see all of the greats do concerts together and stuff like that, and that is kind of ruining it, especially for us millennials and the generation before us. We want to see all of them perform. We want to see all of them together. I don't know what's going on in the industry, but she is definitely reiterating how she's been treated in this industry. And whatever happened to her when it came to Rock Nation and stuff like that, it really must have cut her deep. And I get her being angry, but at the same time, Nicki Minaj, I need you to come out and tell us what the fuck is really going on. Now, I don't blame you for throwing your little shade when it comes to Megan, because she is yet another one that is protected, in my opinion, by Rock Nation and the family. So yeah, I agree with a lot of things that she has been saying, but I need more. Like, I need you to just lay it all out. Like, can you and Joe Budden sit down and do an interview and you just tell him everything that's been going on? Like, can we get that? Can we get that? Like, can we get you and Joe Budden to sit down? If y'all still have the same type of relationship that y'all had a few years ago when you was looking nice and y'all did that sit down. That was one of your best interviews. Can we please get a sit down and you tell us your grievances and tell Joe? And Joe gonna keep it real. And yeah, well, the last time I checked, based on what I seen with your relationship, Joe gonna keep it real. So I think that we need like an interview or something. But all in all, like I said, I'm a Nicki Minaj fan, hands down. I love her to death. I hope that whatever it is that is going on, she can finally come out and say it, so she can finally let that shit go and move on and continue to be the great mama she is, continue to be the great artist that she is, and not pay none of these other bitches no mind, because you're number one. Let them argue over top 4. So it's like, it's not even worth your time at the end of the day. And yes, I do. Like I said, I like the other girls as well, but I don't like some of their behaviors. So this has nothing to do with all them other girls right now. I am giving her flowers. And also, whatever happened between you and Little Kim, can that be solved? Because I saw a clip of her saying that you did something to her and she needs an apology. And even if y'all don't agree to be friends, can you just give the apology to free yourself from that debacle? Because I'm sick of them even trying to pin y'all against each other at this point as well. And lastly, I don't know what's going on with you and Foxy Brown, but you know his loyalty. Her loyalty was always going to be to JayZ. She knew him way before she knew you in the industry. So just keep your head on the swivel like you've been doing. But please, can you just please come out and tell us what is going on? And JayZ, whatever you've been doing, you need to apologize for whatever it is that you did. Pay this girl if you owe her this money, and see if it could be handled in an amicable way. Okay? Because this is just every few months she's calling out your name. So yeah, and now you got your wife getting thrown shots, and that's not cool. That's not cool. And I don't like the fact that she's doing that, but hey, maybe she's trying to poke so she could get some type of reaction. And I get it. Sometimes you fed up and you feel like you got to get some type of reaction. So hey, that's my opinion when it comes to all of this stuff with Nicki Minaj and JayZ. I didn't really get in depth into it when I went live. So now that I've gotten in depth into it, I feel better about my explanation about it. And I hope you guys can understand where I am coming from. And feel free to leave a comment of your thoughts. And let me know how you guys feel in the comments, and let me know what you think is gonna come next. But I hate that all this stuff is happening, and I wish that whoever these people are, the masses, I wish that y'all would stop pinning these artists against each other and trying to wrap them up in bad deals and not paying them their money and not giving them songwriters credits, because it messes up everything. And it's not fair to us consumers that stream and buy your music and pay for these concerts, because I'm one of the ones that goes to these concerts. I got a Chris Brown concert coming up in about almost a month. So yeah, can we please get it together, because it's not looking good and it's definitely killing the industry. And that's for all genres, hip hop, R&B, everything. Even the way that they are trying to make a whole new genre of country music, because Beyonce came out with country music. Like, it's just a mess. So shout out to Nicki Minaj for breaking barriers. Shout out to JayZ for breaking barriers. And shout out to Beyonce for breaking the barriers that they have broken, for everybody else to pave the way for the next generation. But I hope that all of you guys can eventually come to some type of understanding and get past this. I really, really do. I really, really do. And that's just how I feel about it. Now, one last thing. Cardi, stay out of this. I seen those little tweets. Stay out of this. Enjoy your time at Fashion Week. Do not even give that no energy, because she was not talking to you. So just stay out of this and mind your business. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and like I said, leave a comment down below. I'm open to all opinions, just no disrespect. I will holler at you guys later, and we are now leaving the babe cave.